senators are going to make the right choice and make our state proud.
Instead of merit, we are saying that we are prioritizing a letter next to a name on a ballot.
And now the results are in. The state Senate has struck down early redistricting. It's a vote that just days ago was described as a little bit of a coin toss as you see the projected map of what could have been passed today. The senators ultimately voting here against moving forward with redistricting, the vote coming in 1931.
That's right, and it brings an end to this long saga with a lot of back and forth in the General Assembly. Several Republican senators joining Democrats today to block this measure despite a number of personal threats and direct pressure from President Trump and a lot of warnings about potential cuts to federal funding for Indiana. Let's get the latest on this breaking news right now from Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson, who's watched along in the General Assembly since the start on this debate. She's live with the reaction to this pretty stunning vote tonight, Hannah.
Yes, that's absolutely right. We heard that this vote was going to be close, but from everyone I've spoken to, no one seems to have known the vote count was going to look like this. 19 to 31, the bill ultimately failed. Now, this was something that the Senate President Pro Tem Rod Gray had warned was a likely possibility. Actually, before Governor Braun even called a special session, he said the votes just weren't there among Senate Republicans. We all know Governor Braun did end up calling a special session. And again, the Senate President Pro Tem said the votes just weren't there. But the $64,000 question everyone had on their minds, what was the vote going to be like? I spoke with several Senate Republicans this week. Many said the votes weren't there. Others said it was ultimately up to a coin toss. We just got done speaking with the Senate Minority Leader, Shelley Yoder. Even she says she couldn't have anticipated this kind of an outcome. And we've heard hours of testimony from Republicans, both for and against this proposal. Many of those Republicans, both sides of the debate, by the way, have been targeted by threats of intimidation, swatting incidents, bomb threats over the last month. Here's what State Senator Greg Goode had to say. He was a strict no vote on redistricting.
Misinformation, cruel social media posts, over-the-top pressure from within this state house and outside, threats of primaries, threats of violence, acts of violence. Friends, we're better than this, are we not? The free world is counting on the United States of America. Friends, the United States of America is counting on the state of Indiana.
Dorio reluctantly.
Now, many Republicans also defended this proposal, saying that Indiana should act and embrace what the president has asked of the state, given the actions of blue states. In fact, the Senate sponsor of House Bill 1032, State Senator Mike Gaskell, showed a number of maps arguing that it was essential for Indiana to get involved in this fight. However, due to the outcome, the 1931 split, that means constitutionally speaking, this bill is dead, and a similar bill cannot be reintroduced in this session. We will have much more reaction coming up later tonight, as this is a developing story. But for now, reporting live from the Indiana State House, I'm Hannah Adamson. Back to you.
What a turn of events there, Hannah. Thank you so much. And speaking of reaction, we're just getting a press release from the governor's office titled "Governor Braun Rebukes State Senators for Failing to Pass Maps." He says, "I'm very disappointed," in the governor's words, "that a small group of misguided state senators partnered with Democrats to reject this opportunity." He says, ultimately, decisions like this will carry political consequences, in his words. And he says he'll be working with the president to challenge the people who he said did not represent the best interest of Hoosiers on this vote. So it sounds like a lot of political fallout from this vote still, with perhaps the governor now challenging some members of his own party because of the vote we saw on the Senate floor today.
You just heard